Want to make sure you do that. Now, we also want to finish up by talking about debt. It's overwhelming, and sometimes for so many people, there just doesn't seem like there's an easy way out.
But there are options available that can help get those finances under control and keep essential assets like a home and vehicle. Here to tell us what it takes to make a financial clean start is Lucas Garcia with Clean Start Law Firm. Welcome, sir.
Welcome. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
see
so
you too.
when should someone facing financial trouble come see an attorney?
Well, I would say immediately. The moment that you can recognize that you are facing financial difficulties that are beyond the scope of what you're used to, you should seek out legal counsel. It's what any smart business owner would do. It's what any smart, Fortune 500 company does when they are facing a situation that they don't understand. They seek out their legal counsel and their other professionals to help them out with understanding what their options are.
They're on it. Yeah.
Lucas, let's talk about bankruptcy in general. Is it best, or is it only for people maybe that lost a job or don't have any other assets or income to draw from?
No, nothing could be further from the truth. It is designed so that you can catch it before something like that happens, or have assistance before you're at the brink of financial ruin. You can come in as you see that in the horizon, and that's the most important thing, is to have looked at your financial situation and really contemplated if you feel you can still manage these things. If you're thinking that you can't, or if you're wondering if you should take an extreme step, something very impossible to undo. You sell that car, you don't have that car anymore, and now getting another one might not happen for quite some time. And before you make a step like that, before you make a step like borrowing money to pay other debtors, borrowing from one to pay another, that kind of juggling, those kind of steps can be avoided by coming and seeing an attorney.
You don't want to wait, because it can snowball. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, there's a feeling out there that if you do take the bankruptcy route, that your 401k or your IRA will be taken away. Is that true?
It will not be. There are laws designed to protect numerous assets that people have, from those retirement assets and your vehicles and your household jewelry or sort of sentimental items that are around, those things. And in fact, bankruptcy is really designed to prevent you from having to do that. I mean, you think about the purpose of an IRA, 401k, your state employees, their PERS system, all those different retirement systems. Those are designed so that you have financial stability in the future. And bankruptcy is designed for financial stability. It's designed so that you can get back on track. You can lift those burdens that are weighing you down and stay stable, which then, when you get multiple people in the same community who would have been financially unstable but go and seek out bankruptcy help, they get their relief, they get that weight lifted from them. Now they're stable again, and that helps stabilize their own local community.
Because a lot of times you talked about when people come to your office, they're kind of at the end of their rope, they're facing so much stress. Is one of the best parts about your job being able to help take some of that away and just watching the change, probably?
It really is. There's 2 points that just make practicing bankruptcy law worth it every single day, and one of them is when somebody comes into your office, you explain the process to them, and suddenly somebody who was facing despair, they had no hope right now financially, they now have a plan. And having that plan seems to just have an immediate effect on them. They leave, they're smiling, they're happy, and they're saying, I haven't felt like this in a long time. I'm so glad I have something that's coming that will help get rid of this dark cloud that I'm living under.
You see the
Exactly.
So how does someone get started?
The best way to get started is to give us a call. I know that the website and the phone number are right up there on the screen. You guys always have that there, and that's great. Call that number. Ask for an appointment. Come see me. I'm one of our attorneys that does initial consults at our firm. Come on in. Get a free consult with our firm. It's going to be 20 to 30 minutes of time spent in detail reviewing your financial situation, and we'll be able to tell you whether bankruptcy is the right option for you.
And you've got 6 locations.
Yeah, and we want to just remind people too, what is the time frame they should keep in mind? Is it a drawn out deal? Is it a couple months?
From the time that you come and see us, you could be all the way through everything that needs to get done and actually have a discharge paper in your hand within 100 days.
What do you want to have with you when you come in to talk about it?
Our firm will supply a potential client with a 2-page questionnaire. It's very easy to fill out. It just asks you for some generic approximations of your debt and different things like that. It's very easy to fill out, and our staff members are happy to help you if you have questions with it as well.
Lucas,
All right.
thank you, sir.
Lucas Garcia, Clean Start Law. Thank you for being on the show, sir.
Thanks for having me, you guys. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, and thank you.
And thank you,
And thank
everybody.
you.
And keep it tuned. If you didn't have